And so see now Tom Thurston, Jim Riley, Trevor Rieger, Joe Zelig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, 1961, Oyster Cracker Man, Bitted Bat 4, Blue Boy Boxes, GPS, Password, Robo, Rapist Nightmare, Randy, Red Gordon, and Eller, and Team All American, Carney, Country and Western, Karen Fouts, Stan, Brian. Let's see who else. The Hillbilly Squad's Team El Cortez, the Chair Rapist, the Barnyard Rapist, the Comic Book Boy, Tomb Raider Boy, Blue Room Rapist, Barnyard Rapist, Snow Village, all that stuff. Let's see, the Bed Bugs, all that stuff. Now, like I said before, I'll show the military where I fail, Bernard, where you tried to come in with your other friends or Joe to take leadership. So when I tell them where I fail, so the military and the tech companies, FBI, CIA, and those other entities can show you where they succeed. Because first I'll tell them, they'll be able to take over the media, part of the media, which they've already done, and prove how your relentless war, Taco Joe, and the Hillbilly Squads was completely pointless and worthless because it was already taken care of before, and that you guys re-ran it and destroyed their cities and so on and so forth, their bases. So they get to, as they take it over again, they get to prove how dumb your relentless war has always been. Harry Joe picking street Jamaica Street, and how worthless it's always been, how dumb it's been, and how big of liars you are. So remember Ellery and Stan, Command and Conquer and Carmen San Diego. It might be the easiest thing for them to do, and then they can, I'm going to show you the New York Times article. They get to prove as they go through and have to deal with your mess again, Robo Rapist Night, Whispering Faggot, the Fairmount, how dumb your repeated, war effort has been. Then I can tell them, they made me look like a terrorist. See, the CIA, like I said, after 9/11, I did some protesting for Edward Brown, the tax man. So they knew Robo Night, that wasn't there before, and the hissing in the ears wasn't there before, and the eye poking that you do, Ellery and Don Wiley or wherever. So they get to prove how that stuff appeared in the last 14 years with your little team Bitted Bat 4, Bernard, and how dumb that is, and how dumb your torture device is and what you use it for, Carney, Bernard, Ela Fagula, Chancellor Freeman. So now the military gets to prove how dumb that is. Then I can tell them, they tried to make me a terrorist or a criminal underlord or an underworld leader, criminal crime boss, and I'll say, I never wanted to be that. I wanted to be a fighter pilot, and I couldn't do that. And so they also have that. But Bernardo Vacarni and Harry and all them want to do country and western hillbilly style, and that's what they do out here, destroying that community, and then Aurora and Texas and Florida and the military bases. So, like I said before, the CIA and the IRS, right, and other entities, well, Robo Knight, you want to play this stupid fag game and make up a story with the Oyster Cracker Man All-American Tiller, they get to take over you guys' stuff. That's what happens if you don't pay your taxes. I paid mine, but I never got a reply. I did it. But the whole point is, if you guys underestimate your military opponent, FBI, CIA, NSA, Special Forces, the fighter pilots, the Blue Angels, if you make fun of them, Bernard, they get to search and seizure, basically take it all. So like I said, you're getting your war tribunal of me, Bernard, but they get to take it all over. And during that war tribunal, they get to take over the media and tell everybody how dumb that war is. See, what about Civil War? What did that song, Guns N' Roses, we don't need no Civil War. So they actually get to prove that song right. And they get to tell the story about how dumb the Robo Knight and Joe's and Harry's war is out there relentlessly with Perlita John Quinwan and anyone else that supports that faction, and what the Hillbilly Squad and the cult do, the Jonestown Branch Davidians and Havens Gate and the gangs, and the prison story of the Taco Man and their relentless assaults. Robo Rapist Night, you guys are going to get the proof of why it didn't work, because you wanted to run around and be crazy hillbilly rodeo studio. And then they also get to prove what happened to Lockheed and that community out here, IHS, who else there, IBM, Intel, all that. So they get to take that over. See, the military can also be peacekeepers, so you're not the only ones that can be hippies, Dave. And while the hippies do their story, they that military gets to, do what they always do. They're smart. So if you make fun of them, call them stupid, Pareda, they get to take it all over about all of you. Who cares about the name? And they get to tell the story about how dumb the Civil War is that you guys run consistently out there. And prove why nothing is fun anymore and why it doesn't work. When it was already taken care of and worked before, we had to have Showboat Hillbilly Hot Dogger come through of Zion Eden and Atlantis, Dilla Joe. Or Joe Zulik, or Harry Rice, or Ellery, or Chancellor Fag. LGBTC Judy Stepford. You want to be that famous? You want to keep putting fat people in front of me, doing all that stupid ass shit? Aaron, Victor, St. Vincent, Ellery. Get it? Your guys' style, Hillbilly Hicks, is stupid, racist. So now the military, they can be the peacekeepers too, take it all over, and prove how dumb you guys' relentless war is out here. It's just so Red Randy or whoever can sleep with whatever and compete with the other Freeman and the other Freeman and the other Freeman, and then they get to prove, and by taking over helping to, they get to take over the media outlets as they go through and clean up the mess. See Carmen Sandiego, Command and Conquer stand, Yacht Commander Ellery, how dumb you guys' war is against the Jew, against the Russian, against England, against Japan, against, France, Belgium, Russia, anywhere. See Robo Rapist Night? So like I said, be careful, because as you become God with Ellery or Elton or Perlita and Dave, you command over the sick and weak that you didn't want to cure, that Harry and all them laughed at it before, huh? Picking Street or Making Street. So now they get to, tell the story about how dumb group of you people's war is and how you guys ruined everything. Google Duncan and Taco Joe Indian, country and Western Karen. See why we didn't want that? And then the media, the military and the police officers and firefighters, doctors, teachers, all that, EMTs, tech companies, get to take over the 80s and trance music, and they go, ha, it would have worked. Certain people didn't, if Bernard Lacarne didn't have his relentless assault. So you're getting it, Bernard, but it's not going to end up probably in a good result for any of you, because 150 million strong are working for it, and they get to prove probably how sick and tired they're going to war for you, and the police officers, firefighters, because they want to have fun, right? And then they get to move it. So, see, you're not the only one, Stan. So be careful. I'm going to show you an article. They're standing there, sniper. So they get to tell the story. They probably want to be peacekeepers too, but they always got to take care of the mess that you guys keep rerunning for proof. And I'd get sick of that truth and proof, Harry and Dave, because it just leads to more wars, huh? And you guys tearing up the cities that you guys complain about the condition afterwards. So they get to take it over, Bernard. Eat a chance of Lafag and prove that you're a con man, rapist, and all that crap. War ban. Joe Zillig's like 3-time obsession over the recruit boat. Karen, see? Maybe there was a better way until Joe and Dave decided to launch their war attack with the Hillbilly Squad. So they'll let you guys be famous, NATO and all of them too, but just remember, all-American pop click boy, we can't cut. Your hillbilly's caught. Jim Hall build a ball, dump in your trash cans of Showboat. And so now the military and all them get the Showboat that you guys and NASA and all them that you guys don't think they're downloading and getting it, but they are. They are. If you guys made a torture device, Bernard, as you've Indian faded out, they could pick it up. Because obviously you've used it before. And so now they get to take over everything and prove how dumb that shit is, Bernard. For as long as they want, as they do the mop-up mess. Oh, Tom Cruise, look. Like Oblivion. Top Gun, all that stuff. So if they're as dumb as you think, Perlita, you might find something else about how dumb it was when you guys came through to do your Carney act and rip everything up like a bunch of morons. Get it?